The first time that I met Peachy and Mocha, I was joking that I was gonna put them in the truck and bring them home because they were so cute. They are just the tiniest little horses, and they're always together. They kind of like remind me of little old ladies, and they do their own thing. Peachy is the sassy one. She's got the little tiny legs and just huge personality. And then Mocha is so calm and sweet. All she wants is like attention and pets. They play so rough. They just push each other around. They've been together pretty much their whole lives from what we know. But we know that they've been at least 2 to 3 homes before coming here. I went to go see the llamas and I saw Peachy and Mocha in the field too. And they were just the tiniest little things I've ever seen. I've never seen a horse that small. They were actually supposed to be moving the next day with 2 other horses. I gave them some apples. I actually took pictures of them, jokingly sent them to my husband, and I'm like, look what I'm gonna bring home. But so I left that day. The next day, I got a text message saying that the 2 of them would not go on the trailer. They absolutely refused. And now that their larger companions were gone, they were a risk for coyotes because we have a lot of coyotes in the area. The woman asked if I could actually take them because I have loved them so much. We set up a ramp, and after like 10 minutes, we got both of them in the back seat, so we drove them home. At first, they were kind of timid. They weren't too sure. They had been out in a field and didn't have a ton of human interaction. So they pretty much, they were fed, given water, but like they didn't get brushed really. They didn't have a lot of interaction with people. So they had our whole one pasture to themselves. And Peachy has pretty severe dwarfism. So she's got really, really short legs. She's got the deformities, which cause her hooves to wear weird. And she's also got dental issues because they have almost full-size horse teeth in their tiny little mouth. So we had to get her teeth done. She'll probably need them done every few months. Her feet have to be done every 6 weeks. So it's really just from irresponsible breeding. So the hardest thing was actually getting them seen by the vet because they weren't used to having halters on and they weren't used to having anything done to them. Peachy is tiny. She's like up to my knees, and she was jumping up on her back feet and like trying to kick me, trying to kick the vet, trying to bite us. She was just terrified. She wasn't handled and she wasn't used to any of that. So the first 2 to 3 weeks were a lot of just kind of me sitting out there and just not doing anything, just talking to them until they'd start to come over, start to want to engage with us. And we always had like pockets full of cookies. So every time they came over, we'd give them a cookie. Yum. And then they learned that we had treats and that those were pretty good. So they became super friendly. So it took a little bit, but they really came around within about a month. And now they'll stand for brushing, stand for their feet being done. Like they're such well-behaved little ladies now. The first animals they met were actually our 2 dogs, and they immediately liked them. And she actually got the 2 of them exercising a bit because they were really overweight and in bad shape. And the 2 dogs got them running around and playing. And from there, they've met the goats, and they fit in so easily here. They've met the sheep, they've met everybody, and they're just like so friendly. They want everyone to be their best friends. When they were unsure about anything, Peachy would actually kind of like take the lead to make sure that Mocha was safe. And we think Mocha is a bit older. One is always worried about the other one. So we actually started just having them together. We know that they've been together for at least 10 years. So we don't know Their full age, like apparently they're around 15 years old. And they do act like siblings, like they get on each other's nerves, they bite each other. So if Mocha wants to go somewhere and Peachy wants to go somewhere else, they will meet in the middle and like push each other and fight to figure out who gets to decide what they do. And if Peachy walks away from Mocha, Mocha will scream at her. She will just stand there screaming to let Peachy know she's mad until Peachy comes back to her. Peachy is the sassy one. Like, she has so much personality and it's like a little dog. She walks around the barn and if she doesn't get what she wants, she's like tossing her head all over. She squeals, she kicks, she bucks. Like, she's just this wild little pony. If you do something she doesn't want, she will turn and give you the dirtiest look ever. And I've never seen a horse do that. Every time I take my phone out, Peachy poses for pictures and you'll see she like lifts her head up and it's the most ridiculous thing ever. You can pretend to have a phone out and she'll put her little head up and start posing. I don't know how she knows. Peachy is definitely more like a diva, so she wants all the attention all the time. If I'm petting Mocha, she'll come push her way through and stand there just to make sure I know she's there. If anyone is trying to take, even a picture of any of the other animals, Peachy is right there, like, take my picture first. And then Mocha is so calm and sweet. All she wants is like attention and pets. She just wants to be with her people. If you're standing there, she'll walk over and just put her head on your leg until you scratch her, and then she'll scratch you back, so you keep scratching her. She adores the little blind goat. She wants to just sit with her and like rub her hair. We have a pregnant sheep too, and Mocha has seemed very interested in her lately too. She's getting closer to having her baby, and Mocha will just stand at the gate and just like look at her calmly, and she's just so sweet with her too. I can't believe how good she is and how mothering she is. They both love to run and play, and I think it's good because Peachy will get Mocha running more. Mocha would be happy to eat all day if she could. They'll just go out and roll in the mud for 15 minutes to get like completely covered. But they seem to get along super well, and it's like they share like the same thoughts sometimes. They'll just look at each other and know that now is the time, and they will both just run across the field. Peachy and Mocha are extremely bonded. They are never more than 10 feet apart from each other. Now they run the show. So like they genuinely believe that they are in charge of the sanctuary. They act like they are 5 years old now, and they're just so incredibly happy. They actually just came running in the barn and are causing trouble. They're chasing the sheep. They definitely complement each other, like two peas in a pod. They would not do well without each other. Like, they are so connected emotionally, physically. They just need each other. And soon Peachy and Mocha will have 2 sisters. So that'll be exciting that they'll have a little herd.